Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Staedtler and you are watching my January Plan With Me video. Now, as usual, we're starting off the video with a very quick flip through of the previous month, which is of course December. So let's jump right into it. And I just wanted to say that I really loved my December theme, and I think you guys did as well, because I suddenly gained a lot of followers on both Instagram and YouTube, or at least a lot of followers for me, and I'm really happy about it. So welcome if you're new, and please keep commenting, liking the video, and thank you for your support. And it's actually because of one of the comments on Instagram that I came up with my January theme, which is winter sports. I have a little personal twist on it. Someone commented about a theme with maybe ice skating or doing other winter activities. And I thought something that could be really fun is me and my boyfriend doing winter things or winter sports. Just because we both have different skills or different experiences. And I thought I could make some really fun drawings out of it. So yeah, that's basically the theme for January. So as you're seeing right now, during this month, I basically have my boyfriend and I in a sort of illustrated version of us. And we're doing a winter sport in each spread. So the first one starts with us ice skating on just a lake or something, which is actually something that I haven't done in a long time. I'm in the Netherlands and we haven't really had that much ice recent years. But I really love ice skating, and as you can see, I'm doing amazing on this ice. Doing tricks, lifting my legs. But my boyfriend is not so good at ice skating, so that's why he has a chair for support. So after doing these outlines with a pen, I'm going over with a little bit of color with, of course, water paint. Just because I really love water paint, it's so easy to use. And it really gives a very cute effect. And actually the reason I did the outlines in pen first is because I had pencil sketches on the pages, as you will see or saw. And it's very hard to get rid of those pencil lines after going over with watercoloring. So by making the outlines first and then coloring in some details, it's an easy way for me to get rid of the pencil lines before doing the watercoloring. Now for my monthly overview, I always have a very basic calendar because it works best for me. And I used even smaller squares this month because I probably will take a bit of free time in January, so I don't need a lot of planning space. And the activity I have me and my boyfriend doing is skiing. Now I've actually never gone skiing before. I really want to, because I think I don't want to say amazing. Very likely I will break a leg or something, but I think skiing is really fun. It really sounds like a fun way to be active, and I think you can never really go wrong with a fun way to be active. Anyway, so me coming down the slope is a little bit of a beginner. My skis are pointing in a pizza shape and it's not going so well. While my boyfriend has actually gone skiing a few times before. So that's why he's going fast and pulling out the big moves and just being really smooth about it. And I think it's just really funny to have these figures going down the slope in a different way and being very obvious who can actually ski and who cannot. And then I just did some decoration, some trees and a sort of ski lift. Which I'm not really sure how they look because, well, I've never gone skiing. But I think just these basic drawings really give it a very nice total look, and that's what I was going for, so it worked out. So as you can see here, I do the outlines first, get rid of all the pencil, and then come back in with my watercolor paint just to give it some color. And with the watercoloring especially, I didn't want to overdo it and try to add too much detail, just because I think the simplicity of watercoloring works best if you keep it simple. Which makes a lot of sense if you say it in this way, but I'm not sure if you get what I mean. It's just keeping it simple is usually best, and I think I really like keeping it simple as well for the look that it gives. It keeps it calm and it helps keep my mind calm as well, which is something I really need in my bullet journals, so... Now for my mood and habit tracker, I'm sticking with a thing I came up with last month, which is this combined layout of trackers where I have all the days of the month horizontally, and then on the top half of the trackers I will check off boxes for habits, and on the bottom half I will rate my mood from 1 to 10. And the sport we're doing on this page is ice hockey. And both of us have actually never ice hockeyed before. My boyfriend used to be the keeper of a regular hockey team, so that's why he's the keeper in our ice hockey competition as well. And I'm just on the right shooting a puck his way. And a trick I usually do when watercoloring is adding in a base color first and then going over with either the same color or a different color later, just to give some shadow or some perception of depth. And here I'm setting up my first weekly spread, and this is actually one that is not so much of a sport, or well, it could be a sport, but we're not actually really doing it as a sport here, but it's a dog sled. I mean, who doesn't like dog? And dogs in front of a sled, it's just something that I think is so cute. Dogs who really want to work, and I think huskies are so cute, even more than other dogs. So this is basically just something that I really wanted to do. By the way, if you think I came up with these drawings myself, I did for a lot of them, but I definitely used pictures to get some idea of how a dog should look, because I don't think I could really do it all from my mind. Just use other pictures as guidelines, or draw your inspiration from them, copy them, or whatever. It depends maybe on your own drawing skills. But I definitely used a reference picture for this. So after the pencil outline, again, I'm doing the watercoloring. And for this spread, I was actually not quite sure what I needed in the background because I had the dog sled and a bit of snow in the front. And of course these squares or rectangles for my planning. But I thought the spread was just a little too empty and it needed something more. And you will see later on in this video that I actually added a few more trees in the background, or shrubbery more, just to give it a little bit more of a background. And I'm using a sort of blue pinkish Tombow marker for details. I used the same marker for my monthly overview and also my trackers, just to keep it cohesive in terms of color use. And actually I'm doing the same thing with the color choice of our clothing in each spread. So I'm usually purple with a sort of dark jeans color. And my boyfriend is either in light blue or in orange, or a combination of both. Just to keep some of the colors cohesive and not have it turn out too chaotic. So here's the final overview of all the spreads I did. So here's the first page, which has us ice skating, and I think it's a really cute opening of the winter sports month. And then this is, I think, so far my favorite spread, my monthly overview. I think this drawing is just so fun with one of us going down the hill. Very cool, and me actually kind of not cool. But yeah, I think that's just really fun. My trackers, I think, look a little boring right now, but I'm sure they will look better once I start using the trackers. And here you see that I added the extra shrubbery on my weekly spread, just to give it a little more of a background. And if you're curious about the future weeks, I have some really fun ones set up. Be sure to check out my Instagram because they will definitely show up over there. And that's already the end of this video. I hope you like this theme and my pages I did. Feel free to use it as inspiration for your own pages and maybe tag me on Instagram and leave a like and comment down below if you feel like it. So I would like to thank you very much for watching and hope to see you guys in another video. Bye bye!